EMTrack welcomes you to EMTrack Mobile, EMS Triage and Transport. The following demonstration was recorded on a Motorola Symbol MC75, running EMTrack Mobile version 2.8. We're going to cover some basic hospital functions on EMTrack Mobile on a Symbol handheld device. So we'll click on the Hospital button. We'll start with receiving or updating patients. So as patients present to the ER that have been triaged, how do I accept them? So we'll click on the incident here and we'll say these patients are coming from the I-40 bus wreck. My current location, click next here, is DeSoto Memorial Hospital, so this is where I'm at. And for location description, I'm just going to type ER. It's not required, but I think it helps out a little. And here it says records auto-save after scanning ID. So now I don't have to change any of this information if I'm receiving multiple patients. So we'll receive 3 patients here real quick and I'll show you how that works. I just scan the triage tag of each patient as they come through the door, and this receives them at my facility. So you can see now the 3 are pending and they'll push up here in just a second. That's how you receive a patient. Updating a patient's location works exactly the same using the same form. I just change my location and scan them again. Next is adding a new patient. So what if the patients that present haven't been triaged before? They self-present maybe. So I just say the incident, well, where did they come from? Well, I had somebody self-present from the train crash. And again, my current location is my facility. So DeSoto Memorial Hospital. They're not contaminated. And this information will persist, so I don't have to go back to that if there's multiple patients. So now I have to assign this patient an ID number. And I'm going to say they're green because they self-presented. And when you click on the age box, you use this really nice big touchpad to enter numbers with your fingers. So a 24-year-old male, and I'll say his chief complaint is blisters. And save. That's all it is required to add a new patient. You can see it's pending and it'll push up here shortly. Now what about discharging? So if I've got patients that I need to discharge, maybe they're being admitted to the hospital and I don't need to track them anymore. Maybe they're leaving AMA or they're being discharged. All that's done under the discharge button. So discharge is my current location and I'm still at DeSoto Memorial Hospital. And then discharge type. So we'll say that they were just discharged. Again, auto-save after scanning, so I just scan their triage tag as they leave, and that person's discharged. Same holds true for maybe they left AMA. You scan it, and they're gone. The same is also true if I'm admitting the patient. So if I'm admitting them to the hospital, I'm no longer tracking them as part of the incident. So they have been admitted. So if we admit someone to the ICU, it's the same process as discharging them. I can go back to my main menu, and those are the 3 basic functions for in-facility use of EMTrack Mobile. For additional assistance, contact your regional administrator or the EMTrack EM Systems Help Desk at help@emsystems.com or by phone at area code 414-721-9700, option number 3. Thank you.